Welcome back to the Hartbeat Podcast. I'm Jadon McGee. I'm with my co-host Zane Hutton as always, and we want to talk a little bit about this Hartfield Soccer team, trying to get a bit of a recap. So welcome McCool, welcome Braxton. Thank you for being here.
From an outsider's perspective, we don't really know what's going on in y'all's heads, like during the games, during the matchups, during the plays that are going on. So could you guys walk us through kind of like how y'all's mentality is whenever y'all are going through that kind of games?
You think that? Sorry, what was the question?
Okay, so the question that I asked is, we don't really, as like an outsider perspective, we don't really know what kind of the mindset that y'all have going into these games, like going from the practice, going from down the field to back and all again. We don't know what y'all are mentally for. So can you tell us if like what that's about? Can you explain to us what kind of mindset y'all go into this?
Yeah. It kind of goes back to like earlier in the year. We started off the season really hot for like the first 3 games, and then we kind of got, I think, like arrogant.
Yeah,
almost. We played terrible for a little while.
Yeah.
And then whenever we played Starkville Academy, that was like kind of the end of it. We beat them 3-2, like barely beat them, which was crazy. They were the bottom team in our division, and we barely beat them. And then after that, the next game was Prep, and we beat them 1-0, and that was like kind of the turnaround in our year. So I'd say like the mindset now is like completely shifted from like us like putting ourselves on like a pedestal, and now we're like ready to, just go win.
Y'all had like a humble mentality after a few games and gotten back to it to push through and fight.
Yeah, we got humbled pretty hard.
Yeah, we did against Richland.
Oh, that was humble.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was very.
So for the people who don't know, because again, some of the bigger sports around here is, football, basketball, baseball. Can you run us through what a normal practice looks like?
I mean, it always like changes a lot. So I guess first we just warm up like with like just cones and ladders and hurdles, and then we get to like I guess like a stretch, and then and then we get into like whatever we're doing today, like could be like possession or pressing or like pressure covered balance, things like that. And maybe like scrimmage at the end. That pretty sums up practice.
I feel like there's like a lot of running that goes into soccer out of all of the sports.
Yeah, at the beginning of the year we run a lot, but now we don't run so much. Just run a lot during the games.
Okay.
Sometimes we play foot golf.
Foot golf? What does that mean?
Yeah, it's football.
Well, Coach Ben, he set up a course in the back. We got 9 holes where you try to hit the ball in the tire. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Interesting. That to like amp y'all up and get you hyped.
Really,
over-
just for fun.
It's just a good time. Some team bonding.
That's cool. I like that.
Who's the best at this? Who's the best at golf?
At foot golf, the best team is we do 2-man scrambles.
Okay.
And the team that usually wins is who won the first time was Hayden and Coleman.
Yeah.
Me and Rigdon were in second. I don't think actually, who was your team? Were you with KJ?
Yeah, I was with KJ, I think. Yeah, I was with KJ.
Me and Rigdon came in second. We were 6 under par. Coleman and Hayden were 7 under. And then
By one. God. That's crazy.
it was tough. But I think on the second time we played, everyone cheated. So
Oh, well.
I didn't really count it.
You gotta get some unsportsmanlike conduct right there, but
Yeah,
it's fine.
need some officiating.
Some officiating for foot golf.
Foot golf, yeah.
But you were talking about earlier about how you did good in the first part and then it went downhill a little bit. How does this team feel different with going outside that little slump you had?
I mean, now I think we're a lot more confident going into games too, because we've reworked our entire formation really too. Like we had Coleman at striker, and now he's back in goal like he was 2 years ago. He didn't play last year. And yeah, I mean, I know I personally feel a lot more confident, not like really arrogant, because we still have to do the work, to get it done. But I feel a lot more prepared to go like win these games that we need to win.
Okay.
So it feels kind of like refreshing to have some of your players that you had in the past, like Coleman Williams, going back to his position?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we figured out our lineup a little bit.
Interesting.
Yeah, we got Brax was playing like striker
was
for the first
playing-
half of the year with Coleman, and
Yeah.
now Brax is playing defense and
Yeah.
Coleman's in the net. So
Yeah, a lot
So
of
yeah,
things
switching it up.
completely flipped it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If someone were to ask y'all what kind of soccer does Hartfield play, what answer would y'all give them?
So I guess like, we would try to play possession, keep the ball as much as we can. But sometimes as the game goes, we like go away from that. So we have to start
right. More
playing
direct.
more direct
Mm-hmm.
and getting balls forward. So I mean, it really just depends on the game, the flow of the game goes. But for the most part, we try to play possession type team.
Yeah, if you look at a game like where we played against Prep and we won, we played extremely direct that game. We barely kept the ball. Like we didn't even have that many passing connections.
Right.
We were just hitting it long because we were up 1-0. We're just trying to
Waste as much time as you
we're
can.
just trying to win.
Yeah.
But if you go to like other games, like almost any other game that we play, we're trying to build off the back a lot more.
Yeah.
While we still do have a bunch of direct moments, we definitely try to play it more. Prep's just really physical and it's hard to play against them.
Just try to keep building up the pressure throughout the plays, trying to make sure you get the good score for it.
So I know this is a little bit random because I don't really understand soccer a whole bunch, but for people that aren't really big into soccer, how would you explain soccer and specifically Hartfield soccer to them?
What do you mean?
Like when you say things like direct and
Okay.
like I don't.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
Inform us on the
just trying
concepts,
to figure it out real
So
quick.
whenever I'm talking about like playing direct, it usually means whenever our like defenders they have the ball, like we have a back four, and we have two midfielders here, one midfielder here, and then we have two strikers, and we have these two wing backs. So whenever we're playing direct, whenever we have it in the back, we're just basically playing it straight to our strikers. Whenever we're building out, we're trying to go through the middle and build up slowly. Playing
Okay.
direct is just going straight through and just trying to win physically, basically.
Okay.
Because it's just a race basically to get the ball or winning it out of the air.
Interesting.
What's the importance of like each player on the team,
Like position or just
position wise? Yeah.
position was. I mean, say it again.
Like what's the
Importance of
the
each
importance
position.
of each position?
Like the role they play.
Okay, so I guess the center backs kind of like. I mean, you want me to say every position?
Give like
I don't really understand the whole bunch.
summaries.
So
Alright.
we can talk about just each guy on the team, really.
We got Seth
Okay,
Gaddis
that's
out
fine.
here.
Yeah.
That's probably
that.
better. That's probably better.
Why is he looking at Hartfield Live?
He's trying to find
This is going-
the baseball
Game? It should be click on baseball.
A random.
It should be. We're in the middle of a podcast right now.
Hey Seth.
We're keeping you on, by the way. Okay.
Little side tangent. So to kind of bring us back after a little bit of distraction there, what would you say this team is more like? Like, what are we built off of? Are we built more on like defense, like more defense possession, or is it more like communication to your teammates, or are we what's the effort to this?
I think our communication at the start of the year was pretty poor. It's gotten better as the year's gone on.
Mhm.
I think our team as a whole, like collectively, I don't think there's really one part of our team that is what makes us like successful. I think the team like as a whole works together for that. Like our defense has been really solid except for Richland. And midfield, solid for the most part. Yeah, for the most part. And then offensively, we could work on a little bit of offense. We haven't been shooting. We didn't shoot too well against Lamar, but we scored a bunch before that. So
Interesting. Y'all keep talking about Richland a lot. Can you care to explain to the viewers and us for what's that game like what was happening during that game?
A lot happened during that game. So we scored first in like the first
it was like the first 5
like
minutes.
first 5 minutes. So like we're thinking like, oh yeah, we got this game. We get a little cocky. As the game goes on, I mean, they just keep scoring.
kept scoring and scoring.
They just keep scoring.
It was like the dumbest goal.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my god,
It was so bad.
it was just embarrassing from us. Like it's not like we didn't get beat by like them just playing better than us. It was like we didn't care. They were out efforting us, outworking us.
It was just embarrassing, to be honest.
So poor commitment. I would think. Yeah.
What'd the score end up being?
6-3.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's pretty.
We got pummeled.
No.
Then we played them again and we tied.
Yeah,
Okay.
I missed 2 1v1s with the goalie, so
it's all right. But
It happens.
that game was definitely something to remember. Not in a good way.
yeah, not,
Yeah.
Not in a good way.
Not in a
Can
good
you
way.
make us run after that game or no?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
Surprising.
Surprising, yeah.
So we've talked about team identity and what those what it is to be a team. So now can we go farther and know about like leadership and roles that each person has in the team? People are sometimes are loud, they're sometimes quiet. We have people who are having like these huge highlights and everything. What does leadership look like on this squad? Like for you seniors?
I would say the most vocal leaders are probably Coleman and Hayden. They talk a lot and really loud. I try, to give a little bit of leadership, but I don't do so vocally.
Yeah, he's more just
I
like
try to lead by example.
Yeah.
Already.
I like that.
Brax, he's been talking a little bit. He's been talking a little bit at the center back.
I'm trying. But I mean, you don't have to talk too much to also be a leader.
Right.
It's really just like showing other people like that you're working hard, so like they would like rub off on you, so they'll work hard also.
And you gotta back up what you say too. Like you can't tell people to do stuff if you're not doing it too.
Yeah, you can't be like a hypocrite for that thing.
So moving into North State tournament, moving into state tournament, how do you expect those to go?
Well, tonight we got JA. It's probably going to be a completely different game than we had the first time we played. We lost in PKs to them. We tied 1-1 in regulation. We lost in PKs. So that was earlier in the year too. So it's basically a completely different game because we can completely change our formation. That was during our little slump era. But JA is a good team, so I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for it. It really just depends on how hard we work. Even if you don't play like the best soccer, if you still work harder than them, we will still win the game.
Yeah, and then also the next few games, if we win, we'll probably have MRA. If we lose, we'll probably have prep. Well, MRA might be prep, but
Never know.
but yeah. So going into those games, hopefully, assuming we win this one, I wouldn't say assuming. Let's hope if we win this one, then we'd have MRA. MRA, they played us good last time. We beat them 2-1. Very close game, but they're not. This isn't the most talented MRA team they've had, but they worked really hard.
Yeah,
and it was really tough to break through and score on them. And prep's just a good prep team again. Prep's always good. So prep will be tough no matter what. Jay will be tough no matter what. MRA will probably be tough no matter what. So all of them are gonna be tough games.
Yeah. And those are your top, quote, big four schools with us and them. So did they change up your MAIS district as well? Changing up a couple things? What does that look like?
So our district it's us, Lamar, Starkville Academy, East Rankin, and Heritage. And so basically the bottom team in your district doesn't make playoffs. Then the other four, how many are there? 5?
Yeah.
The other 4 all make the playoffs, but there's 2 sides. There's the north side, the south side. And there's 8 teams on each side. And we played, who did we play first? We played Magnolia Heights first. So that was because we were the 1 seed from our district. So we played the bottom seed from JA's district. Us and JA's district are on the north side. So we played the 4 from District 2, from District 1, I mean. And then we played Lamar, which is in our district, because they beat someone from JA's district or something. So that was the semifinals for the North State Championship. So now we're in the North State Championship. JA won their side, obviously. But so we're playing JA for this, and if we win, then I guess we're just the 1 from North. So you have the 1 and the 2 from North, the 1 and the 2 from South. The 1 from North plays the 2 from South, and the 1 from South plays the 2 from North.
So is this the championship you're moving into or semifinals?
This is the North State Championship.
Yeah.
But
for all extensive purposes, it's semifinal for our other one.
Well, no, it actually doesn't matter. I mean, because it matters for seeding, but
Yeah.
if we lose this game, we're still in the playoffs. If we win it, it's just
It depends on who you want to play.
it just depends who we're gonna play next. Because Thursday is the semifinals, and then the next Monday is the championship.
Okay. So, just to allowing you to assume a little bit, who do you see in the championship?
If everything goes perfectly, then it'd probably be us and Prep.
Okay.
I'd say us and Jay.
Wow.
I mean, it's gonna be hard for Prep to beat Jay 3 times.
I think it's a hot take.
Probably it's a hot take, whatever. But I don't see them beating him again. I think Jay is gonna beat him if they play him.
Interesting.
Speaking of hot takes, we're going to move into our final segment of the day.
Before we do that, I have one question.
Wow.
With that, well, just shoot that down real quick.
Just shoot me down.
Sorry, but I got one question that just popped up in my head. I saw y'all, like, this is like completely off topic a little bit, but like before the season starts, like sometimes I see y'all taking like ice baths. Is that like, what's that for? Like, I don't really know like the purpose for
Like
that.
beginning of the year, we're like running a lot,
Uh-huh.
so like it's really just for like recovery.
Okay.
I personally didn't really take any, but yeah, ice
mostly
baths.
just like me, Derek, and Dylan Lazo.
Uh-huh.
So we just took them after we ran, so like our legs wouldn't be as tired.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought in my head, I thought that was just to prepare y'all for like the cold weather that was coming.
No.
Like,
We would do the same for track.
It's gonna be
I
hot
didn't
tonight.
know that.
Actually, it's almost gonna be 70 degrees.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
It's crazy.
It was good for baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Saturday, it was like 65. It was
Yeah.
good.
It's gonna suck for soccer though because we're running so much. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd rather
you
do
kind of
like
want
in
the
the
cold.
50s. Yeah.
Okay.
You don't want the like extreme cold, but you kind of want that nice medium.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Not where the
40s,
wind's
50s.
hitting you, but where it's calm weather.
68, I'm gonna be sweating a lot. So, yeah.
Hey,
Hey, at least y'all
shower
don't play in the
afterwards.
summer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
the girls used to do that. Now they play in the spring.
that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. Summer.
Even in the spring, it's going to be 85.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's already getting hot. They haven't even started their season. Or I guess they start tomorrow. So
Okay.
Interesting. Okay, now we can
Now
go
you wanna move
take
on.
the hot takes. All right, so my favorite segment, the hot takes. So let's get a little bit dicey up in here. So, hot take number 1: this team's biggest strength is momentum. When we score first, the entire pace of the match changes in our favor. So with that, do you feel that on the field, why scoring matters so much in soccer?
for me, I kind of feel like a little bit of pressure after we score first because you know the other team's already going to come back harder than they were playing before that.
Mhm.
So you just got to keep the pace up. You got to try to raise the level on yourself because you know the other team's going to raise the level. So you got to keep your momentum, try to keep playing. So
Yeah, and like I've been saying, keeping the pressure up and building momentum from there.
do you get thoughts on that?
What was it again?
I said, this team's biggest strength is momentum. When we score first, the entire pace of the match changes in our favor. So a follow-up for that, do you feel that on the field, it's like scoring matters the most in that sort of sense in soccer?
Yeah, I'd say so. Cause like if we're up, like if we score like 2-0, I feel like it kind of like kills our hope.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it definitely does, take a toll in the game.
Right. Okay, second hot take. Our defense doesn't always get the credit, but it's the backbone of this team this season. Would that be a true or false right there?
Defense, yeah, definitely the backbone because if we're not stopping them from scoring, we are just gonna get
Yeah.
destroyed.
Gonna get
Hey, that
pummeled,
starts with Brax. Start center back. I'll let you talk about this.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we get enough credit. It's not like they don't like, yeah, I don't know.
It's good, Braxton. You
Yeah, I
good.
don't know what I'm saying right now.
It's whatever.
Yeah. All right, Brax.
So, what does center back do for defense?
Brax, he's basically the very center of our defense. He's basically at center back. He can see like the whole field basically from there. So he's got to be the one talking, communicating the most. Usually, like him and Coleman have to be because
You can see
It's
everything.
like
because
his
Brax
block
sees
there.
everything. He has to let people know if like someone's making a run in behind him or something,
Mm.
stuff like that.
That's it. That's right. Yeah. Third hot take. There were games in this season where one small mistake, not talent, decided the outcome. So we could say, I think that would be like the River game is what Richland game, right?
Richland game.
Yeah, probably one of those or something like that. So for that, does it give you the opportunity to have like a lot of discipline or focusing after that game?
Yeah, for sure. Because it's just there's those little moments in a game where you'll switch off, you'll not be like locked in for just like 1 minute, and they'll punish you for it.
Mhm.
So you just gotta learn to always stay on and not switch off ever. Like stay. You gotta play. It's just it's just 80 minutes. I mean,
Yeah.
just stay locked in for that amount of time. I mean, but there's also games where that's going in our favor. Like you look at the game against Prep. Our goal was really
Our
good.
goal was pretty good.
Goal was pretty good that game, but they had some chances that they did not finish that game that they should have taken. So I mean, it's just you stay locked in all the time. Rex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cut that out.
Yeah, how
Cut
you-
that out.
we're
Cut
not-
that out. We're not gonna
Y'all would have got that.
cut that out. What? Whoa.
Not cutting that out.
Yeah, we gotta cut that out. We gotta cut that out. I don't know what just happened. Wow.
Great
Well,
pitch there,
That's embarrassing.
Braxton.
Okay.
That was
One last thing I want to talk about is as seniors moving out here soon after the state tournament, hopefully when you bring back a trophy, how do you see yourself leaving a legacy here at Hartfield?
Well, if we win the championship this year, that'll mean we won. That'll mean
Like
we won
3 times in a row?
Yeah, not 3 times in a row, but 3 times out of the 4 years I've been in high school.
Yeah.
Because we lost sophomore year, but we won freshman year, won last year. If we win this year, then it'd be 3 out of the 4 that I've been in high school.
Wow. That's pretty impressive.
Same for
right there.
Brax. Yeah,
Yeah.
Brax is
Braxton. Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy.
That was,
That's pretty
I
hopeful.
mean, it is kinda crazy because
Yeah.
we gonna win.
We go. He's very confident there.
So, so with this team moving up next year, how do you see the team stepping up next year?
I think we're gonna see a lot of people like Cruz. I don't know.
Cruz Nesbitt,
Yeah, people like him just stepping up leading because
Colin McIntyre,
Yeah.
hopefully.
they don't really have much of like a leadership role
No,
per
not
se.
really.
But next year they definitely will.
Yeah.
And I wish in our time the younger kids would have gotten bigger so that they could have physical.
yeah, I
games.
know.
Yeah.
But as the younger kids, we've got a bunch of younger kids that are really good.
Yeah.
So as they grow, then see what they do. Huh?
JV team went undefeated.
Yeah, our JV team's undefeated actually.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
Do they have a
pretty
state tournament or not?
No, they're done.
Okay.
But
But they're gonna be pretty
but
good.
yeah, they're gonna be pretty good whenever they get older. So
Yeah.
we got a bunch of talent, but they're
So
they're all really tiny. But hopefully they grow. So if they grow,
Okay.
then they'll be good.
Well, I want to thank you for your time. It's good to learn a little bit more about soccer because I didn't do too much research, but it was fun talking to you. It's gonna be good. If you've watched all the way through, give us 5 stars on Spotify. Subscribe on YouTube so you don't miss anything. But that's gonna be everything from us. So as always, go Hawks!